I was just reminded of a process that I learned probably about a decade ago when I started taking NLP courses that is known by various names but is really, really useful in uncovering the root cause of something that's giving you trouble. It was referred earlier this morning to me as the 5 whys. But let's take a look at this because I think it's something that can be useful for you when you're trying to figure something out in this episode of the VOHeroes podcast. When we're presented with a problem and we're trying to figure out what's causing the problem, what effects the problem is having that we don't like, how to fix the problem, what the effect is going to be once we fix it, we sometimes ask, why is this happening? And that's great. But I don't think it goes far enough most of the time. And we tend to have this resistance to repeating things, especially as artists. We tend to have this resistance to repeating things incessantly because it kind of feels like copying, or it feels like it's rote, or it's been done before, or whatever. But just bear with me a second and see if this might work for you. If you can't figure out why something is happening, you might want to ask why, getting more specific every time. So for example, I can't record in Audacity. Well, why can't you record in Audacity? Well, when I click the button, nothing happens. It doesn't start moving. I don't see a waveform. Why do you think that is? Why is when you're clicking the button, why is it not working? And you start looking around the interface and you notice that perhaps you don't have the right microphone selected, and it's not even connected to your computer, but it's still sitting there. So the menu is there, but Audacity doesn't see a device. Oh, well, I guess because I don't have the right microphone selected. Why don't you have the right microphone selected? And then you get to the root cause of this. Now, there's another bonus application for this, and it's part of my urging you to be world-class in terms of your complaining. When you're asking someone to help you, when you're asking customer support or tech support or me to help you with something, feel free to give me your whys as opposed to something simple like, I can't log in. I get this all the time with Rehearsal Pro. I can't log in. Okay, well, why can't you log in? What's happening when you log in? What are you seeing that you're not expecting? So dive deeper and ask over and over and over again. In the world of NLP, this is called creating an outcome frame. And it is the ability to kind of shape and hone what it is that people want, what they feel having what they want will do for them, what they feel having what they want will do for them, what will that do for them? And just diving deeper and deeper and deeper into the problem until finally you get to the point where you go, oh, I get it. This is why it's happening. Or you're sending in a request for support. You're giving them a lot of details and information that would be helpful for them to be able to help you solve your problem. So it's called the 5 whys, not because it's 5 times that you're asking why every time, but it just feels like, according to the person I was talking to this morning, it feels like 5 is the average number of whys before you actually get to the problem, because you start with the result that you don't want. And then you kind of dive deeper and deeper behind it until you get to what is usually the root cause. And often you solve your own problems just by asking that why question over and over and over again. Does this make sense to you? Let me know in the comments below if you're listening to me and going, why would I ask why over and over again? Okay, that's fine. But if this is something that makes sense to you, or something that you've done, probing deeper just to get to the root cause of something, let me know in the comments below. Let me know if this is helping you. Hit the like button if you'd like to. It's the thing that goes like this, or there's a like. You can be notified when there's new episodes that come out in this series, and you can also subscribe to the channel wherever you're watching this or listening to it. We'd love to have you as a subscriber. I'm David H. Lawrence the 17th. I thank you so much for watching and for listening, and I will see you in the next episode.